to the ZCCCrew. It's your boy ZaddyChunkChunk, and I am back again with another banger for you guys today. What kind of banger this is? A mukbang! And today I have...
Nicole, of course.
And today we're doing...
Seaside Shrimp Trio!
Yes! ZCCFamily! Today we're doing a Seaside Shrimp Trio, and what that all includes is it's called Walt's Favorite Shrimp, handcrafted garlic shrimp scampi. That's the Walt's favorite shrimp, and not Walter, my uncle. and then also a creamy shrimp linguine Alfredo. And then we have 2 lobster tails, and we got this all from Red Lobster. But let's get a prayer, thumbnail, and dive in. Father God, I want to thank you for this food that we're about to receive in our body, and I ask that you do please bless this food. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Let's get a thumbnail. All right, let's go ahead and dive in.
I'm really excited.
Why are you so excited?
This looks so good. All of it does.
It does. The house tour is out.
I knew they were gonna love it.
How does it feel that you could just take pictures anywhere?
So good. So good. Oh my gosh. It almost feels like weird, you know, I can have the camera out in the open. So like filming, I already did a video, and it just feels like so wrong to do, you know?
Oh yeah. Because we were trying to not show the house. But like I said, if you have us on social media, you already got a sneak peek. That's right, guys. You can follow us on social media.
Sneak peek.
I went crazy and went for the lobster tail right away.
Gotta eat it right away. I had to get a shrimp in real quick.
But yeah, how was your day today?
Good, really good.
What's your another one?
I accomplished editing 2 videos. Went to the post office. Went tanning. And soaked my nails off and put on these press-ons. But I found a new method of soaking them off, and they're not like in so much aching pain.
Oh, that's good, because you're always complaining about taking your old nails off. What's like, why does it hurt so much?
Because you're like ripping it off of your natural nails, you know, so.
It's like glued on?
Yeah, they use acrylic, and that stuff's no joke. So basically, you guys all know the secret if you go get your nails done. This is what they do in the salons, but basically I've been putting it off because I have nail polish remover. I just don't have the acetone one. So this morning I went and got acetone, 100% acetone, to remove the nails. So you soak a cotton ball in it and put it right on top of your nail, and then cover it in tin foil.
That's a magic trick. Not correct. Well, I hope it wasn't a one-hit wonder. No. Like it just doesn't work again. Because the clothes are always in pain with your nails.
I am. I really am. I'm always like, I can't do this.
I wonder why they call this Walt's favorite shrimp. Who's Walt?
I don't know. But it's so ironic because your uncle.
This is pretty good.
All of it's amazing.
So, we ended up going to bed early actually last night. Because we got a story time for you guys. But we actually ended up going to bed early. Don't we? What time? Well, that's normal for you.
Yeah.
For me, I went to bed pretty early, huh?
Yeah.
But you guys, let me just finish this shrimp. This shrimp's actually really good. She's talking. That really make good.
Is this the same as that? Okay.
You can dip in it, huh?
Okay. Should I not open this one?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's really good. You have really good fried shrimp. So guys, as you guys know, we got an alarm system set up, right? And You know, the guy, it was an all-day installation. Took him like 8 hours. Here setting up the cameras and stuff. And, you know, he showed me the ropes. Nicole was asleep while he was here. But he showed me the ropes and how to do it. How to use the security system. So we got cameras on the inside of the house, outside of the house, security system, alarm system, window breaking system. We got the whole 9 yards, you know?
We got the full package.
Yeah, this is my first time ever having a security system. Have you, home?
No.
Not even living in my parents' house, I never had one. Well, I even got one in their new house. But they didn't have one when I was a kid growing up. But anyway, back to the story. Yeah, so I showed Nicole how to use it and everything. Well, first of all, you want to tell me that part?
So there's a camera on the little
a monitor thing.
Yeah, the monitor thing. So we're just messing around and Delvin is explaining all of like the settings and how to work everything like that. And we get to, there's like a little icon on the bottom right corner and he's like, now these are like special. You only hit these for emergency only, okay? And it was, you know, police, fire, or ambulance. And so he's like deeply explaining to me like, you do not hit these, only for emergency, Nicole, okay? Like there's no other reason. And I'm like, okay. And he's trying to exit out of it and he hit Davin hits one of them as he's explaining to me how important it is.
And it makes the loudest
noise.
My gosh. It made the loudest noise.
Yeah, it's like ear ringing, like
no, it's like bust your eardrum, like high pitched, loud alarm noise. And then, you know what's funny? The guy told me, now I think about it, and this guy was hilarious. Man, he was a jokester. To think about it, but he told me too. He's like, once you hear the alarm go off, trust me, you'll never mess up again. And then I heard that alarm because I accidentally hit. Not police. I think I hit fire. And I'm like, oh my goodness. It was the loudest noise. I didn't even know that much noise can come from that thing. But I ended up disarming it and stuff of that sort. Police weren't called because I think I disarmed it too quick. You know, but that was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. And then on top of it, like when you hit the button, I think is it when you hit it or when you're disarming it, it snaps a picture or a video and then someone's like,
when someone disarms the system, it takes a picture of you. So you just see me like this. And Nicole's like this. And I'm just thinking about what the people at the support center, this call center looking at like, because if they have video footage of everything, they're probably looking at us like noobs.
Like, oh my God.
This is what always happen when new people get the alarm system. Just looking at us like newbies. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so. We watched it over and over like 5 times. It was so funny. Oh my gosh.
That was hilarious, but that's our story time. As you guys see by the title, that's not story time. So we go to sleep. Nicole is in her room. I'm in my room. Well, I arm the system, and Nicole's in her room, I'm in my room. I'm chilling, doing what I do. Watching YouTube, watching Netflix. I think I was on YouTube currently when this happened. And I'm hearing this loud, the alarm's going off. And this is at like 9. Me and Nicole were in bed by like what, 7? Probably at 7 we're in our rooms like calling in the night. And I'm hearing, and I'm like, what the heck? So I'm thinking, then I get a notification on my phone, it said garage. And once I got the notification, I just left my phone there. And me, TMI, but you know, I'm booty ball. How I came out when I was born, I'm in my birthday suit. I'm in my birthday suit, so I'm trying to hurry up and get dressed. And then I grab my Glock 19, and I'm running downstairs. I turn my flashlight on my Glock. I'm running downstairs. I felt like I was Will Smith and Mark Lawrence. But no jokes aside, I thought this was serious because I'm like, why is my alarm going off? I say garage door, what's going on? I run downstairs with my Glock and I get my flashlight on, I'm pretty much securing everything. And then Nicole comes out and Nicole is just in her bra and panties and cover. I'm like, Nicole, who are you about to fight with your cover? First of all, I don't know why she didn't grab her firearm because she has one in her room. What made you not grab your firearm?
Listen, I was knocked out, dead asleep. And then, you know when you hear something in your dream and you think it's like only in your dream and then you finally realize that it's real life? So I'm getting up, I like sit up in my bed and I'm like scrambling around and trying to find my clothes on the side of the bed. And I'm like I can't do something fast enough because I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm like, this can't be real. Like, come on, this is the first night. This is gonna happen to us. And so I'm just like scared. And especially when I get scared, I like kind of go in like shock mode. So I'm like, freeze.
So, but imagine though, because the thing is, you're downstairs by where the alarm sound goes off. I'm all the way upstairs. You know, I sleep with a fan and YouTube on, and you know, I always have the TV super loud. What if I didn't hear? So what if you came out and with just your cover and I wasn't down there?
Well, that would really be bad. I mean,
what made you not grab it? Every time I always tell the cut, always grab your firearm from hearing crazy stuff. And we have an alarm that even help us out to let us know, oh, this is something serious. So anyways, we get downstairs and then I search the whole house, see nothing, right? Nicole's sitting on the couch. And then I search the whole house, pretty much check all the perimeters, everything, see nothing. Then I come down sitting on the couch and I'm going through my phone. Now we're going through the security systems because we're going through all of our cameras to see what was the last footage, rewinding the tape, seeing what was going on. And then also I'm telling Nicole, why did you come out with a cover? I just did not understand that. So I'm rewinding tape and everything and explain to her, next time make sure you bring your firearm out because if the alarm goes off, usually 90% chance something serious, you know? And then as I'm looking through the footage, it says, I'm here. It says garage door open, and we hear some drop. So some failed, and it said garage door open, and this is where it happened the first time. So I'm like, honestly, when I heard that, because my firearm, my Glock was on the table. I picked up my Glock. Then I get up. And I turn my light on and I start heading towards the garage. I put this on everything I love, ZCC family, on my mom, on my brother, on my family, on my dad. I legit thought I was going to have to protect us. Pretty much I thought I was going to have to let one go. I don't want to say it because I don't want it for monetization reasons. This is our job. But I thought I was going to have to I legit thought someone, because when the noise that it made, I sounded like someone opened the garage. And I legit thought that I was going to have to let one go. I legit thought someone's coming through my garage. And I'm standing by if you guys watch the house tour, the garage door, and then it's my pantry. Then it's my laundry room. And then I'm by the door by the laundry room, just waiting for that person to just come out that corner. And no one was coming, so then I just start walking towards the laundry room and into the garage. And there's nobody there, so then I checked the whole garage. And I already checked the garage first time, but I deep checked the garage again. And I'm looking under the doors. I'm looking under the cars, because I actually parked the cars in the garage this time, ironically. And I looked under each car and everything. Nobody was there. And then I come back out and our door sensor fell. So that's so mysterious. That's so mystery. How did the door sensor fall randomly? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Listen,
the second that thing hit the ground, my head turned to Delvin and he's already over there.
Because the thing is, Nicole is sitting on the side closest to the garage right now. I'm on this side. And by the time when I hear that thing drop and it says garage door, I get up real quick.
And my head is still turning this way. Darlin just bolts over there and I'm like, my heart just starts racing, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm already holding one of our pillows on the couch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is real, this is real. And I kind of just went into like freeze mode, and I was like, oh. I should have ran and got my thing in the...
Yeah, so that's the second time. So after that second time, when I'm heading towards the garage, Nicole's just sitting there, just holding a blanket like...
Scared!
I'm just thinking in my head, but you know, when you're in that panic mode, you're not gonna... Nicole, no, thinking in my head, Nicole, run to the room, grab your firearm. Run to the room, grab... I'm not over-exaggerating, you guys. I thought this was a real deal. Like, and I was thinking... Because you know what's crazy? I had thoughts too. Because, you know, I just think about how things happen in certain situations. Like, certain things happen in my life, and then it all lines up. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, and I'm going to talk about this. For example, like I was somehow, like, let's say if I was somehow run into a big lump sum of money. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I just come up big. And then once that happens, something then happens in my life. I lose my job, or something happened where like I got something that came out of nowhere, an expense that came out of nowhere, and that big lump sum of money came just in time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So and I promise you, I'm thinking in my head earlier before when we got the alarm system installed, I'm thinking in my head, what if like what if it would be ironic like. The night that I get it, when I get it, then something happens. But, you know, the convenience is I got my alarm system, but then something happened, even though that's not a convenience at all. But it will be a convenience that, you know, I finally have something in place to protect us. And I hope it doesn't go down like that. And also, too, it was just crazy. I really thought something was real deal happening. And I was just thinking like, wow, the first night with the security system, it goes off. But then I go run. I check my phone, and then I notice I have a missed call from dispatch from the security lady, whatever. And then I called them back. They said we already have a police officer on the way. I'm like, you cancel that. I checked the whole house. There's nothing going on. Then they said okay, they canceled it. But yeah, it's still a mystery how that thing fell though. So then I had to fix it, put it back up. The sensor wasn't working at first, but then eventually I ended up fixing it. And we didn't have no other troubles for the rest of that night. No. And I ain't gonna lie, Nicole came and slept by me for the rest of the night. Nicole came to my room. She couldn't go for sleeping downstairs no more. No,
I was scared. I was for real scared. Like, that was just...
Yeah. That was crazy. Listen, I'm so happy I have that alarm system, but I hope that it was just an expense that I never needed. You know what I mean? That's one thing, you know, I hope I actually wasted money on. Right. I hope that security system doesn't ever come in a situation where like I'm in a situation where I need my security system. You know what I mean? Same with my firearms. I hope those were just something I wasted my money on, and I hope in a situation I never needed. Yes, I want to protect my family, but I pray that I never ever have to use them ever in my life. Protect me, even Nicole, my family, anybody, you know.
Me either.
But yeah, I hope that's the same with the security system. But I was just thinking too, because there's so many things that happen in my life like that where something will happen and then something else will come up and I'm like, wow, this happened for that reason. So I don't know. Have you ever had situations like that?
I can't think of one exactly on the spot, but yeah.
It's like, wow, this felt like it just happened just for this. Like God knew, like, listen, I'm gonna give you, let's say I'm gonna give you $5,000. Here's $5,000. Then a week later, you got a car, your transmission goes out. You know, exactly how it happens. And then that $5,000 got to go to that, but it's just like, it's crazy, you know.
It's weird how that stuff works.
But I promise you, I had thoughts before that all happened. Like, what if it goes, like, what if ironically, like, we'll be needing that system within the first couple of days? Or, and then, like I said, also in my head, I was thinking, I thought, like, legit, that was going to be the time where I was going to have, when I heard that garage door open that second time, we're downstairs, and it sounded like it opened too. But what it was the sensor failed. The sensor failed, and it said garage door open. I legit thought that someone was legit in the house, well, in the garage, and they're making their way in. I thought I was gonna have to let one go.
I was so scared. I was so scared.
Imagine if that something like that would have happened though. We wouldn't be doing a video there.
No.
I'll be on the news.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you'll be in the news.
Well, at least we got a little like practice run. So then the next time I won't be so frozen and scared, and I'll be more prepared basically. Hopefully, because
actually, you know what had me thinking too after that happened?
What?
The time the security system went off on my parents. Remember? It went off on my parents, and I came down with my XD. I ran downstairs with my firearm, and then
we were staying there.
I think this is right before we left, when we moved into our house. We were there during coronavirus.
I kind of remember. Do we remember how to? Wait, it's coming back to me. I think a little bit.
Yeah, I want to say this out loud. They hear things.
Because yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
You remember? You know what I was gonna say though?
No. I remember a little bit because of something like in an area that I shouldn't really say, but yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah, I remember for some reason I just threw my flashlight off. I don't know why.
Was everybody home?
Yeah, everybody was home. Once I say this part, then you'll remember, but I can't say it out loud. But yeah, I was thinking about that when the alarm system went off with my parents and I came down ASAP. But
oh my goodness.
Well, that situation wasn't as scary because that was during the day. It was during the day when their alarm system went off.
Okay.
Nicole doesn't remember.
I think you gotta tell me later.
But no, yeah, that's crazy. For some reason, I don't know when this happened with us. Cause I think because we went to bed so early, like 7, 8, but it felt like it was 1 a.m. You know?
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, well, I'm glad to know that the security system is loud enough to reach me all the way upstairs. You know.
It reached me, but maybe I was just in such a deep sleep.
I came out before Nicole.
I don't know. Because like I said, it was in my dream first. And then, you know, when you think you're dreaming, you're like, okay. How are you liking this though? I really like this.
This is pretty good. I'm definitely going to eat this later on today though. What was your favorite part about it?
All of it. All of it, to be honest.
I'm surprised you didn't eat as much pasta.
I have to season the green beans a little bit more. But yeah, everything is very good.
Well, hopefully. Now imagine when I'm gone and that happens though, Nicole.
You're gonna... Listen, this is how I picture myself. You're gonna find me in a ball in the closet behind all the clothes. Go like this. You're gonna be like, Nicole.
You gotta do something. Nicole's the type, I can be out of state. If something's going on, she'll call me. Nicole, I am 1,000 miles away. Because Wisconsin to Houston's 1,000 miles. There's nothing I can do. Only thing I can do is call the police. There's nothing in my power I can do. You gotta be prepared.
But we have to go to the range more.
Well, yes, I do recommend, because for anybody who go to the range a lot, yes, I do honestly recommend going to the range, becoming one with your firearm. But when those situations occur, it's not
like you're aiming.
It's not about aim at all. It's not about aim at all. You know, and more than likely, whenever, I'm pretty sure most of those, most burglaries that end out in something fatal, the shots were like within 5 feet, 3 feet, you know? it's not like you're shooting a mile away, or, you know, because if you're shooting a mile away, you're going to jail. You know what I mean? Listen, if you have to aim to shoot, you're going to jail, you know, because that means they're a little bit too far. They're too far, you're pretty much not in danger. Also, well, unless some states, if they enter your house, you can just blow them back, even if they're running away.
I was just going to say that. Also, if they're running away in certain states, it's like a yes and no type of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really iffy. Pretty much, if they're running away, you get them in the back, be scared.
Yeah.
Could be facing some jail time.
Yeah. I remember watching a video on that.
But we're about to end this off, ZCC family. Don't wait till Nicole gets done drinking. I'm gonna actually finish this off because I'm chilling right now. But where can I find you at?
They can find me here on YouTube and Instagram at Nicole, of course, and on Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook. It's Nicole, of course, with 2 E's at the end.
And make sure you guys will follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. All of ZaddyChunkChunk, that is ZaddyChunkChunk, CHUNK. Listen, man.
But ZCCFamily.
You said ZZ. But ZCCFamily, as we all know, the grind never stops until the ZCC gang is on top. Let's get it!
It's showtime, the whole place hopping. Stage rocking, this for those who stay watching. For when my tape dropping, long as the bass knocking, I stay popping. I'm trying to run this shit forever like I'm Bay watching.